Have you ever wondered if your actions have a direct impact on our world's climate? This question is more relevant today than ever before. We're living in a time where the health of our planet hangs in a delicate balance, and the issue of climate change is not just a local concern but a global one. It's an urgent matter that requires our immediate attention and action. The truth is, our daily actions do affect our climate, and here's how. Climate change is not a myth, it's a reality we're living in. As we delve into the heart of this issue, we find ourselves confronted with a barrage of facts and figures that tell an urgent and undeniable tale of transformation. Our planet is getting warmer. The global temperature has risen by nearly 1 degree Celsius since the late 19th century, a change driven largely by increased carbon dioxide and other human-made emissions released into the atmosphere. This might not seem like much, but even a small shift in global temperatures can have a profound impact on our world. The world's oceans, vast and seemingly untouchable, are warming too. Since 1969, the top 1,000 meters of ocean have warmed by more than half a degree Celsius. This warming is causing ice sheets in Greenland and Antarctica to decrease in size, contributing to rising sea levels. Speaking of ice, glaciers are retreating almost everywhere around the world, from the Alps to the Himalayas to the Andes. Decreased snow cover in the northern hemisphere is another stark sign of our warming world. The amount of spring snow cover has decreased over the past 5 decades, and the snow is melting earlier. Sea level rise is a serious consequence of climate change. Over the past century, the global sea level has risen by about 8 inches, but the rate in the last 2 decades is nearly double that of the entire last century. As for Arctic sea ice, it's declining rapidly, shrinking by up to 13.2% per decade. And extreme weather events such as hurricanes and heavy rainfall are becoming more frequent and more severe. Finally, our oceans are becoming more acidic, with a 30% increase in acidity since the start of the Industrial Revolution. This is a direct result of humans emitting more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, much of which ends up in the oceans. These figures tell a story of a rapidly changing world. But how much of this change is actually caused by human activities? Well, let's dive in. Human activities have been instrumental in modifying the natural world. One such activity is deforestation. When we cut down trees, we're not just losing a tree, we're disrupting a whole ecosystem. Trees absorb carbon dioxide, one of the primary greenhouse gases. Without them, more of this gas stays in our atmosphere, warming the planet. Then, there's the burning of fossil fuels. Coal, oil, and natural gas are the main culprits here. When burned, they release massive amounts of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. These gases trap heat in our atmosphere, leading to a rise in global temperatures. Similarly, industrial processes contribute significantly to the increase of greenhouse gases. Manufacturing, mining, and the use of synthetic chemicals all release various harmful gases into the atmosphere. So, the answer is quite clear. Human actions are indeed accelerating climate change. So, what can you do to make a difference? You might be wondering, pondering over this question. Well, the power to make a difference lies in your hands, in your daily choices and actions. Consider the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. We can reduce our consumption by making mindful purchases. Do you really need that new gadget, or could you make do with what you have? Reusing items instead of discarding them can also have a profound impact. And when you can't reduce or reuse, recycle. The next time you turn on the tap, think about how you can conserve water. Could you perhaps turn it off while brushing your teeth or take a shorter shower? When it comes to energy, consider choosing renewable options. Many power companies now offer green energy plans. And if you can, why not install solar panels on your roof? What about your diet? Did you know that livestock farming is a major contributor to greenhouse gases? By eating less meat, you can help reduce these emissions. Planting trees is another great way to fight climate change. Trees absorb carbon dioxide, one of the primary greenhouse gases, and in return give us oxygen. Education is also crucial. Talk to your friends, family, and community about the realities of climate change. Remember, every action, no matter how small, can make a significant difference in combating climate change. Start today and inspire others to do the same.